To expect something that the self desires with gladness is uncompromised, and therefore the self must reach a certain level within itself to accept such expectations without disappointments. Gratitude is not a compromise, and rather as a self-appreciation to giving of the self such glad expectations. Welcome. I'm so glad that you can join me here today. 342 on what is gratitude and appreciation. And these are pages 804 and 5. Excerpts from my book, TheSovereignLight, named after my ministry. And this is a course in metaphysical spirituality. My name is Reverend Maria Arvanitidis. How do you do? And with that said, let's begin. So take a few deep breaths in and out. Take a few deep breaths in and feel it from the top as above and so below. And anchor into your heart space center, congregate, and ripple out with every breath out into your holographic field. I project appreciation and the gratitude of this reflection to all that has formulated the value from receiving it. And take a nice deep breath in. I project appreciation and the gratitude of this reflection to all that has formulated the value from receiving it. I project appreciation and the gratitude of this reflection to all that has formulated the value from receiving it. Anticipation of something that self truly desires can override the many who really are not feeling it, and to be inspired in such a way with the particulars makes it an even better probability that the self is meant to have it. So again, we can have everything we want, and we do, and it's all within reach. It's just that lag time period and how long we wish to hang on to it and hold on to it or be this way and live in that spacesuit or that title or those things that the ego likes to hold on in comparison so that we can be in this hierarchy level of positions. And so when it is a subject to behold, and because of its programming, then resistance is to be expected much more than from the obtaining of an object. So our beliefs are something that holds us down into resistance of accepting anything other than what those programs are telling us is real or exists or is facts or is proof based on a collective's opinion of what is real and what is not. So objects are not programmed to like things that are overrated and that create competition. for limited resources and that the many from the self fight over. So sometimes the certainty in things that can be felt might go against the program. And this is what it's like to follow the heart. It can bring much fear because it will not make for any sense. At first, it will feel like to go against the heart is to meet up in the comfort of the mind's created safety zone. Within the heart is where the many glad expectations and that are worthy of appreciation, yet the programmed world might disrespect and to be ungrateful in those areas of unawareness. The benefit of what is in it for the self must be on a deeper level sought and selective with its receiving just the same. And page 805. I project appreciation and the gratitude of this reflection to all that has formulated the value from receiving it. Within the programmed world, the self, along with the many, were taught to experience resentment for this word. It must be grateful. Made up story to believe as truth. In this way, the constriction caused it to recede into a recession rather than expand. Gratitude, and just like compassion, it is not from a place of pity, rather from a presence of oneness that is self with heart and mind, from a place of love, that awareness is appreciated as praiseworthy because there is a level of trust in the moment to surrender. Resisting to be for any other way that is of being would be of great struggle and effort. And also, the resisting of your natural self is what will cause you physical pain. The purpose is to realize how far the self has come and to rid of as many programs by recognizing through this lesson, and perhaps that there is more that it needs to clear away in order to feel the relief, the permanency of well-being. And with that said, thank you so very much for joining me here today. Stay anchored and centered, and within this heart space, breathing in and out, like we've been teaching here in this book, in a way of stepping into our sovereignty, our self-governance, a level of maturity that ascension and this book will bring to help empower and step into the new world, a better reality, a sovereign one, out of the box and into our own creations of how we prefer our world to be and our circumstances that will reflect that in every level, this to see where we can improve or what it is we need to change, and that we do through our state of beingness and focus. And with that said, I will leave you with today's affirmation. I project appreciation and the gratitude, this reflection of this reflection, to all that has formulated the value from receiving it. And take a nice deep breath in. I project appreciation and the gratitude of this reflection to all that has formulated the value from receiving it. And out. I project appreciation and the gratitude of this reflection to all that has formulated the value from receiving it.